here. You can see the clean moves right here before the crossover, and you make a lot of money from it. Hello everyone, welcome to Trade. I'm here to talk about the EMA10. I usually talk about this. I've been talking about the EMA10 right from the creation of this channel, and this is because it's profitable and I've been making use of it. It's a profitable strategy that I've been making use of it. That is why I often and always talked about this EMA10, because this is one of the best strategy. Now there are factors you need to consider before taking entries on EMA10. I've talked about it before, but I have to add a little bit of some stuff on it because some of you don't understand this. I wouldn't talk about the strategy like before, like from the beginning of how it works. I only add some stuff you need to know on it because I've talked about this strategy. So EMA10 is one of the profitable strategy, just like what you're seeing on my screen here. This is what I've used the EMA10 to achieve. This is profit I've been using it to do all the time. So for you to master this craft, you have to stick to it and give it all you have, and also understand how it works. Now there are factors you need to see before you take entries on EMA10. This strategy is one of the best, profitable in aspect of profitability, in aspect of simplicity. It's very simple for you to understand it. It doesn't take you a whole of a year to understand. You just have to work with your mindset. When you take a loss in a trade, that doesn't mean you're wrong or you are your strategy, you didn't follow your rules, or you're not disciplined. No, it's just something that happens a lot. I see many persons talking about you losing a trade, and they will say you're wrong in your trade, or you didn't follow your rules. You might follow your rules and follow everything you got, like being disciplined, but you still make losses in the trade. That is why you have to focus on your risk management. Following your rules and being disciplined doesn't make you profitable without risk management. So you have to follow the risk management plans you have as well. You have to follow your risk management for you to understand this game and accurately and profitably. Now, if you look at my screen here, we have the EMA10 floating right here. I should have added the 350 or the 700 indicator, but for me it's not that necessary anyway. It's not that necessary. This EMA10 is what is mostly important here. For you to know when the market is down, you have to see that the market, this is daily time frame, you have to see that the market is trending below the EMA10. So me saying that the market is trending below the EMA10, I have no right to buy in this market. I have no right to buy in this market. Seeing that this is below, all I have to do is just to sell. I don't need to buy. There is no buying opportunity here. You could see buy, but you will see that the buys are not that much. The high momentum in the market is selling. Everything is selling. So if I go to the lower time frame of the 5 minutes or 15 minutes, depending on what I want to use, there is no need for me buying in this market. All I have to do is sell. Just like here, all I have to do is sell. You see there, it's selling. Everything here is selling. All I have to do is sell. Everything I have to do is to sell. So this is, even if I see buying opportunity, I don't buy. I wait to see a selling opportunity before I could enter and make any entry. So with that, you're going to be profitable in the market. So seeing that on the lower time frame, seeing that there is a crossover or the market is trending below the EMA10, all you have to do is to come down to the lower time frame and see the market as well trending below, just like this. And sometimes some of you make the mistake of seeing this kind of move in the market and still want to make entries. No, it's not right. This market here is just like a correction, or I don't know. That market is not clean. It's not clean like this one here. You see how clean this is. See how clean that is. The clean move from here like this. before the crossover, just like this one. Those are clean moves I would love to take entries, because the mistakes you make is that market will not move in a particular way forever. Sometimes it will move in a correctional form, like a zigzag form. It will move smoothly. So I don't, if you see the zigzag form, if you see the zigzag form, market moving a zigzag form, you know that that has to do with the trend line. That is when you have to use your trend line. So that is the secret in this. That is when you have to use your trend line. Now, if you see the market moving in this form, you know already that it's following the EMA 10. You see, that is it's following the EMA 10 because it's moving smoothly with the EMA 10. Now, if you now see this here and you want to take trade on this, you will lose because it's moving in a correctional form and it's not clean. The market is not clean. You can see the clean moves right here. You can see the clean moves right here before the crossover, and you make a lot of money from it. Make a lot of money from it. Before doing this, you have already confirmed at a higher time frame, that is the daily time frame or the 4 hours, depending on what you want to trade, the higher time frame you want to use. But I recommend the daily time frame. That is where I make my analysis on. You see how smoothly this was moving. You could see how smoothly it was moving smoothly before crossing over below there. Don't make the mistake of seeing this kind of market, this market here. Let me show you. Don't make mistake of using this as the EMA crossover. You will lose. You will lose. You have to know that the market is following a trend line. That is when you have to draw your trend line. Now, I won't tell you that the indicator is one of the best you could use. If you don't apply price action to the trade, you're going to make losses. For that, you have to know how the market is moving, smoothly or rough. See this is a trend line movement. So you have to understand that before you could make use of the EMA 10. This is a trend line movement. You have to see all those things. You don't have to follow the EMA 10 all the time. Know how the market is moving. Know how the market is moving. If it's a trend line or it's following the EMA 10, that is when you start making use of it. You have to consider it at a higher time frame. Let's go to 25. At the 25, you could see I don't want to make this video long. Let me go to the higher time frame of the daily time frame. Now, see, this is below. Now, I've seen this, but I've seen a rejection right here. Sometimes I don't advise you to take a trade on this because there's a rejection. They are showing that there might be a pull, even if the market is trading below. There might be a pull to the upward side. This indicates that there are little buyers in the market. So selling in this aspect because the market is down, because it's below. Selling in this market have 50-50 percentage of you losing. So you have to consider these things as well. So see the bull, like here there was a bullish movement. Here I would like to take, this is when I'll start looking opportunity at the lower time frame. Now I see this one here, 50-50 percentage. So you have to look for the higher probability of you, because the market is based on probability. You have to look for higher probability of you winning a trade, higher probability. So considering the bullish candles or the bearish candle, the bearish move in the market has a lot to do with you taking your entries on the lower time frame. Has a lot. So I won't say it wouldn't work. It will work, but not all the time. Not all the time, because there is kind of a rejection in the market. No, a kind of rejection in the market. But this one here was yesterday, and if I go to the previous day of that day, you could see that there was a selling momentum here. There was a selling momentum right there. Now, if I go to the lower time frame, you could see that that was when all this began to happen. That was when all this began to happen. The bearish move or the crossover, market crossing over there, rational move, and this another entry for it, because the market was selling. The previous day candle was a highly bearish candle. That is why you're seeing all this, and it's working perfectly, and you could make a lot of money from this alone. That is why I say the EMA10 is one of the best and simplest way of making money in the market. You just have to understand it, work with your discipline in the market, work with your risk management, and you're good to go. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not yet subscribed, because we are going to bring more to you. I would make a lot of videos, not that this requires a lot of teachings, but just for you to understand the psychology behind it. It's not that the strategy requires a lot of teachings or a lot of learning. You have to understand that. Thanks for watching.